Hello everyone, this is Shalini Gera, Certified Financial Planner. Diwali is just around the corner, and every year on Diwali we pray to Goddess Lakshmi to compound our wealth. Let me be your financial planning guide today and share some of the mistakes that investors tend to commit during their investment journey so that you can avoid these investment mistakes and compound your wealth even faster. The first mistake, coming out of the markets during market correction. This is the biggest, the heaviest, and the most common mistake that investors tend to make during their investment journey. Let me share my experience from March 2020 when COVID was declared a pandemic. उस टाइम पर हमारे फ़ोन्स बजने नहीं बंद हो रहे थे, हमारे ईमेल्स आने नहीं बंद हो रहे थे कि हमारा पैसा आप मार्केट से बाहर निकाल दीजिए, क्योंकि मार्केट्स पैसे को नीचे ही ले जाती जा रही है. हमने इन्वेस्टर्स को समझाया दैट दिस इज अ टेम्पररी करेक्शन कॉज्ड ड्यू टू जियोपॉलिटिकल कंडीशंस. प्लीज वेट, द मार्केट्स विल रिकवर सून. बहुत सारे इन्वेस्टर्स थे जो इस बात को समझ गए थे, बहुत सारे इन्वेस्टर्स इस बात को नहीं समझ पाए थे और मार्केट से बाहर आकर अपने पैसे को एफडीज पे 7% के इंटरेस्ट रेट पर लगा दिया था. By August 2020, the markets were back to usual, the same level that they were in March 2020, और वहां से वो ऊपर ही जाती है. बट जिन लोगों ने पैसा बाहर निकाल लिया था, they could not step back into the market at the right time and missed some of the best days of the recovery. During investing, the smart thing to do is to invest at a low or buy at a low and sell at a high. Let me illustrate this through an example to you. This is the performance of Nifty 50 from 2006 till 2021 for 16 years when Nifty has delivered a 14% return. The purple line represents the actual trend of Nifty 50 and the green line represents the trend if market never went down. If somebody had done an SIP of 10,000 rupees every single month starting from 2006 till 2021, the performance would have been 14.3%, same as Nifty, and the return would have been 59.5 lakh rupees. वहीं अगर निफ्टी कभी नीचे ही नहीं जाती और एक अपवर्ड एवरेज पर इन्वेस्टर हर महीने 10,000 रुपए इन्वेस्ट करता रहता, तो उस इन्वेस्टमेंट की वैल्यू 52.6 लाख रुपीस होती, यानी कि 7 लाख रुपए कम, और कैगर होता 12.9%. That is why during market corrections, the right thing to do is to invest into the markets in the form of SIPs, in the form of lump sums, and not to withdraw from the market. This is because market corrections are terrific opportunities to give you the same set of stock at terrific discounts and the same mutual funds at reduced NAVs. Utilize these market corrections. Don't be afraid of them. Additionally, please know that if you start withdrawing from the markets during market corrections with the intent of stepping back in when the market recovers, you will also have multiple transaction costs, including taxation on capital gains, brokerage costs, exit loss costs, security transaction tax. These transaction costs are only going to eat into your returns even further. The second costly mistake that investors tend to make is to utilize their liquidity in order to pay off their loans. See, if you have credit card outstanding at a 36% or PL outstanding, or personal loan outstanding, which is at a very high interest rate, it is a smart thing to do in order to clear off these loans. However, if your loan rates are lesser and if your investment rates are higher, it is a very smart thing to do in order to utilize the monthly surplus or the liquidity that you have in order to add into your investments rather than clear off these loans. Let me explain why. If you start clearing off your loans with the liquidity that you have in hand or from the investments, then you get rid of precious liquidity that you otherwise could have invested at very, very high rates, which are higher than most of the loan rates, such as home loans running at 8.5%, car loans running at 9.5%. Secondly, as long as income continues to hit your bank account and you have a stable job, utilize the surplus every single month and utilize the annual liquidity that you get in order to build a corpus for yourself. This is because your loans are likely going to run at 8.5%, and the bare minimum investment return that you can get out of equity markets by investing that same liquidity would be at 12%. So by continuing to run your EMIs, and by continuing to invest into SIPs every single month, you are still generating a net of 3.5%. Instead of paying off your liquidity to empty or to zeroize your loans, Ensure that you are creating wealth which is equivalent to your debt. अगर आपको लगता है कि सर के ऊपर डेट बहुत ज़्यादा है, रात को नींद नहीं आती है, तो अपनी लिक्विडिटी से उतना कॉर्पस इकट्ठा करिए जो आपका डेट है। 1 करोड़ का अगर लोन चल रहा है तो 1 करोड़ का कॉर्पस इकट्ठा करिए जो कि इन्वेस्टेड है कम से कम 12% में। This way you will utilize your liquidity in order to create wealth which is growing faster and faster rather than what you would have cleared off in the form of loans at a much reduced rate. If you are able to create a corpus, consider yourself debt free क्योंकि अब आपके पास चॉइस है कि आप किसी भी टाइम पर अपनी लिक्विडिटी अपने कॉर्पस से आप लोन्स को क्लियर ऑफ कर सकते हैं, मगर आप वो कर नहीं रहे हैं बिकॉज आप अपने कॉर्पस को और बेटर और हायर रेट्स पर कंपाउंड करवा रहे हैं, generating wealth for you. The third biggest mistake that investors tend to make is to wait for market corrections in order to invest. See, firstly, the most seasoned and the most experienced investors cannot accurately predict how markets are going to behave and when markets are going to correct. And even if the investor tends to be lucky and is able to accurately guess market corrections, this is the result. Let me show you. Here, I've taken the example of a US index fund and an investor investing $2,000 of his or her annual income every single year. This process started in June 2002 and continued till June 2022. The green line represents the person investing each and every year without trying to time the market. So each year in the month of June, that person invested $2,000 and continues to invest. And in June 2022, the person is able to generate close to $900,000 of a corpus. Then there is the person who's trying to be a smart investor by trying to time the market, who invests $2,000 every single year, but only at the times of correction. जब उन्हें लगा कि मार्केट सही है, मार्केट करेक्टेड है, उस टाइम पर इन्वेस्ट किया। तो देखते हैं नतीजा क्या हुआ। इस इन्वेस्टर ने ड्यूरिंग मार्केट करेक्शंस हर साल पैसा तो इन्वेस्ट किया, मगर 2022 में आते आते उस कॉर्पस की वैल्यू बनी लगभग $800,000, यानी कि $100,000 लेस देन द इन्वेस्टर हु सिंपली स्पेंड टाइम इन द मार्केट विदाउट ट्राइंग टू थिंक टू मच। So timing the market can be extremely costly. But why does it happen so? This is because जो पर्सन मार्केट को टाइम करने की कोशिश करता है और मार्केट में तब जाने की कोशिश करता है जबकि एक हेवी करेक्शन है, तो वो कुछ ना कुछ दिन को जरूर मिस कर देगा। ऑर्डिनरी हमें ये लगता है कि कुछ दिन मिस भी हो गए तो क्या, अगर कुछ दिन हर साल मिस होते रहे तो यही एक बार की मिस्टेक हर साल कंपाउंड होती जाएगी और एक सिग्निफिकेंट मिस्टेक बन जाएगी। देखते हैं कि इसका एक्चुअल नतीजा क्या होता है। सो यहाँ पर निफ्टी 50 में एक पर्सन ने 1 लाख रुपीस लगाए फ्रॉम 2003 टिल 2023। अगर वो पर्सन 1 लाख रुपए के साथ इन्वेस्टेड रहा थ्रू आउट दीज ईयर्स तो उस पर्सन का कॉर्पस बना 23 लाख। अगर उसने यही 1 लाख रुपए निकाल दिया और तब फिर इन्वेस्ट करने की कोशिश करी जब मार्केट हेविली करेक्टेड थी और 10 बेस्ट दिन पूरे पीरियड के मिस कर दिए, तो नतीजा हुआ कि उसका कॉर्पस सिर्फ 16 लाख रुपीस का रह जाएगा। इफ द इन्वेस्टर एंडेड अप मिसिंग 20 बेस्ट डेज फ्रॉम द मार्केट, the investment corpus value would be 11.4 lakhs, and if the investor ended up missing 40 best days of this period, then the investment value would be only 3 lakh rupees. So you can see that the cost of trying to time the market is extremely huge. Please avoid this mistake. I hope, and it is my belief, that with all of this content and experience, I have been able to add value towards your financial planning life. If you like this video, please do hit the subscribe button. Please do let us know on what other financial planning content you would want us to talk about. To all our investors, to all the viewers, we wish you a very happy and prosperous Diwali. I'll be seeing you on more such relevant financial planning content. Till then, bye-bye. This is Shalini Kera, signing off.